The experience of, I mean, my impression this morning is that everyone's talking more or less the same topic, but in a slightly different perspective. And I think that's the most important thing, is that one size does not fit all. And the Port of Newcastle has a different set of drivers and different set of stakeholders than the Port of Lisbon or the ports in Solomon. So I think that ports are part of the solution, but their solution, their own solution, is actually going to be somewhat unique between the differences between each one. Yeah. To hear about the diversity of challenges that the ports and the other presenters actually present, because I think that what I believe is that the solutions are out there, the parts of the solution are out there, but the recipe on how it all fits together, I think, is going to be different. So one of the things I'm very keen to hear about is the need not to reinvent the wheel. Let's use best practice. Let's use examples from other ports, other operators, other regulators, about if this thing works in one place, why can't it work in another place? So it's really that diversity of solutions, I think, which is out there. I'm most interested in how the maritime sector interacts with the onshore sector, but also the supply chain. And again, I have an ESG focus as well at the moment. So how it all fits together. Maritime is at the heart of it. Port would not exist without ships. That's the area that I represent. So understanding how shipping interacts with the other actors within the whole value chain, I guess, is really what I'm looking forward to, and as many examples as possible. Yep. Challenges are that, generally speaking, ship owners do not pay for fuel, and they are always saying, I can't pass it on. I can't pass on any new fuel costs. I can't pass on any the costs of retrofitting or new technology. So shipping tends to cop out a little bit and be the last to move on these innovations. Shipping, on the other hand, has a great focus. You know, it is in the Port of Newcastle, in Sydney, in any port where there's actually the community around it. It has a great profile, so it can actually champion new technologies, new approaches, new process, I guess, in terms of reducing the footprint, the carbon footprint. Think of what's happened in the Port of Sydney. You know, if there are no cruise ships coming into the Port of Sydney, into Sydney Harbour, with diesel smoke belching out of it, that's a great look for the industry. So shipping has a really unique part to play in terms of profiling that we're not the silver bullet for the world, but we can make a big impact on where we operate and how we operate as well. Fascinating. Everyone has a different story, but we can all learn from the experiences. And I think, as I mentioned earlier, hearing about how other people approach a problem, how they solve a problem, but also understanding the common challenges, because ports are common only in the name. In many other aspects, they're unique. So understanding what others are, if they're going through the same challenges, how they may address them, could actually be translated to another port. So it's, as I say, understanding how the problem is diced and cut and how it's solved in the end as well. So I'm really looking forward to hearing all about that.